Hi everybody, it's 1 p.m. here in Albuquerque, Gordon Bennett TV, me, Regan Tetlow and Thomas Horer.
Good afternoon, Regan.
Hey everybody, this is it, our final update for you. It's all done and dusted. Germany won, finishing off 3 days, 13 hours and 18 minutes, 2,587.21 kilometres to take that second place in the silver medal. But our winners this year, France 2. It is an incredible score, 85.49 minutes in the sky, landing near Jacksonville, North Carolina. And there they are on the screen right now.
What an achievement, and I'm very happy for them to win it this year. They had a tough defeat in 2021 it was, and they really deserve to win it this year.
We're still waiting to get them on the line, but in the meantime, we've got the landing for you from Germany 1.
Sack raus, Sack kommt raus, Sack raus. Noch ein Sack raus, Sack raus. Noch ein Sack kommt raus, noch ein Sack raus. Sack ist raus, wunderbar. Nichts machen, nichts machen.
That looks kind of as good as it gets.
Well, it was a very, very nice landing, and you could see that they were confident that it will be a nice landing. Willy was actually filming during the landing.
Yeah.
You know, he had his cam in the hand, so you could see that it for sure was not an easy landing, but it was foreseeable that it will not be a rough landing.
We just had a talk with them a few minutes ago. Let's have a look what they had to say. Germany
Perfect.
1, Benny Eimers, Willy Eimers. Hello, gentlemen.
Hi, hello. Hello.
Well, 2,587.21 kilometres, 3 days, 13 hours, 18 minutes. What a result.
Thanks. Yeah, it was a very great flight.
Tell me,
race, very hard race.
very hard
Yeah.
race. Can you talk me through today? Sunlight came and we had that brilliant video from you, Benny, this morning. You were about 300 metres. Well, a little bit less actually, over all the buildings there,
yeah.
the houses. Talk me through the morning.
Oh yeah, that was a brilliant video, I know, but yeah, it was very stressful flight at this moment, because we need to fly very low. I don't know what happened. I need to talk to my command center, but there was some mistakes with the calculation of the GFS model. And we don't know, but something happened that we were too fast. So we need to slow down a little bit to not enter the sea before sunrise. So that was the reason why we flew so low. Yeah, what was great.
At one point, we were wondering if you were going to try and cross over that little bay for that sandbank on the end. Do you know where I mean?
Yeah.
So what was your decision
Yeah.
then? When did you decide you weren't chasing France?
So yeah, it normally you don't want to chase anybody, you know.
Yeah.
You want to keep that running. You want to make your own race first. You want to take the biggest distance you can get.
Yes.
And then it's hard to beat that. But finally, yeah, it's easier to be on the backside. Yeah.
Yeah.
So try to catch them. But yeah, it works fine for them. Very good piloting. So congrats to them. They did a very, very great job. They used the winds. We couldn't catch them like we did it last year. So yeah, great race. We are happy with that.
We've just
We're
got
happy
your,
with this. Yes, the best will win. The French was better. That's okay. And no, next time.
we've just got your video of the landing. It's just incredible images.
Oh yeah, that was not a really Gordon Bennett landing. There was no wind at all. So we were thinking, okay, how we prepare for landing. We store everything away. But this day was like, yeah, come on. Was in the beginning a very relaxed flight, and in the end too. So yeah, all went fine for us. So we are happy.
Can you tell me
The problem was the ocean. The
Sorry.
ocean is too big.
The
The
ocean.
Atlantic Ocean is too big for me already.
Can you tell me a bit about the early part of the race, the first night, the second night? Can you talk a little bit about that?
It was like you maybe get from other pilots. The first night was not so relaxed. Was quite complicated because it was very dark. But we came out very good, in good position. We thought a little bit on the backside, but that is quite good for us because we know we have performance to fly maybe longer than a lot of other pilots in the race and other balloons. So, but we tried not to be too far behind.
Yeah.
And as you see the tracking, you saw that we did a very good second day. So we catched a lot of the pilots, a lot of the balloons, came on the south side, was in very good position. Our command center did a very great and perfect job at this time. And yeah, we entered. Normally, I can say that we finished where we want to finish from the place where we land today. So that was our plan, to go there. But sure, not with another balloon in front of us. But it's okay.
All good. All is good. All is good. Any?
Alles good. Alles good.
The race, the race is not to end. Jetzt kommt the hardest time of the race. The drive return 24 hours. We have 4 good drivers and my wife. That's
Yes.
okay.
Yes, it's 4 good drivers and your wife as well. Well, guys, Team Germany won. Thank you for joining us, giving us your time. We really appreciate it. We'll see you back here.
See you. Bye, guys.
Auf
Bye.
Wiedersehen.
Thanks.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
The Eimers, Thomas.
Good sportsmanship that they acknowledged that this time somebody else was better.
Yeah. We've been trying to get Eric and Benoit on the phone. They're a bit busy right now.
I guess they are very busy right now. Sorry. I guess they're very busy right now. So I think we may get them on the phone yet, but I think they are busy with packing up and doing all this administrative work there.
Yes. You never know. Might even get them during the show. We'll see. We've got a little animation from producer Marcus put together the 2 teams side by side from takeoff, which was.
So you see here the takeoff, and that's where the balloons went through the gap. So here you see the mountains, here you see the mountains. Then they go into the plains. That's the low level flying. So here they got the low level jet right into Texas. Now they are in the Texas Panhandle. And you see Germany ahead of France at this point, and France following Germany at Oklahoma. Then France is actually south of Germany quite a bit.
Yeah.
And for a long time during that race, they get south. And here, that's when they overtake them again to the north. So here we are already in the beginning of night 2. So that's where they cross the Mississippi. And here we are in day 3, and that's the night 4. And I think this here was the deciding moment.
Yes.
Right here where France managed somehow to get further north than Germany did. They were at the same point, as you can see if you will zoom in here. They were really tracking the same point, but France somehow managed to find the wind, which takes them a little bit more north. And that was the deciding moment, because as you can see here, the further north you are, the farther you get.
Nobody had any idea they would be all the way over there, right? Before we started, we were thinking, some people were thinking it was going to be over the next morning with everybody everybody right around here.
Well, I probably would have bet some money on it that the next morning we would see some balloons over Balloon Fiesta. But it was great. They managed to get out of this high pressure into some decent winds, and the dream of everybody who launches in Albuquerque to cross the whole continent came true for a lot of the crews.
Do we have anything coming through on the social medias from our people watching the show? Let's see if we've got any messages from the guys. Anything you want us to address? Or
there's just lots of congratulations to the different teams.
And do we want to have a look at something else on here, Thomas? Do we have a little bit more content? I think we have some screenshots of the landing, I think we can probably show you. Let's see if we've got anything there for you of where they actually were. I think we might have took some images of the teams. There's our winners again.
Here you see the landing site. So the French have landed during midday, more or less, in where they were, and it's quite thermal to at this point of time. So the winds were going, if you see the tracks, the winds were going to the right, to the left, back and forth. At the end, they managed to land here, close to a barber shop, So if they need a new haircut, that's really a good place to fly in. Yeah, and they did a good job then at the end to land in this area, because there's not much landing area around there. There's a naval base close by. I don't think you want to land there, and so they landed just outside of it, and that's really nice.
Well, the win goes to France. That means the 66 Coupe Aéronautique here in Albuquerque inside the Balloon Fiesta. Win for France with 2,661 kilometers, 0.4. What an achievement, Thomas.
It's incredible. 2,600 kilometers. I don't even think it's possible to do within Europe. So a European race wouldn't be possible to cover such a distance. We should put it somewhere on the map what it is. I think it's from southern Spain to northern Norway. That's about the distance we are talking here about.
Do you have any more content you want to go through, Thomas?
And not at this point.
That's all good. Anything more from social media? Are we okay at the moment? We are going to try and get the interview with the guys, with Eric and Benoit, and we'll post that on Gordon Bennett TV once we have it. But for now, for this year, from here in Albuquerque, it's a wrap for Gordon Bennett TV. I want to thank everybody involved, Christian on the editing and Florian as well on the timeline, and producer Mark, Thomas and all our guests as well, and Kim from over here in Albuquerque with all the stats and statistics as well. But next time for Gordon Bennett TV, it's going to be, well, in Germany, in Munster.
In Münster on September 13th.
Yep,
next year, 2024, you will see us again.
For the 67th Coupe Aéronautique Gordon Bennett. But from Thomas Ora and me, Regan Tetlow, it's a wrap. We'll see you next year.